Hey guys, if you don't know me, my name is Jasmine and welcome back to my channel. So, you probably haven't explored my channel yet. I haven't been on here for a long time, and that's honestly because I have not been in touch with sign language for the past few months since, it's been on and off. So, today I'm going to be talking about my experience meeting After Romeo. So, before I start this, I'd just like to say that most of the time I've met a lot of famous people or celebrities, and let me tell you, most of the time it's out of pure luck, okay? I've only been to like 2 or 3 concerts where I've actually had to pay to meet people. Most of the time, this is just out of pure luck for me. I have no clue why, but it just happens, and that's a blessing to have. I love that. And yeah, so to start story time. So let's see, where do I begin? So I was going on this trip with my class. We went on a trip to Seattle, and that was amazing. Like, of course it didn't end up the way I wanted it to, but that's just a given. So I'm going to start with this. So that week I learned from my media production crew at my school that After Romeo was coming to my school for the second time. Here we are. And so now let me tell you this story. It was hard, okay? Okay, so let's begin. I heard from my teacher, like, hey, After Romeo's coming back. And I was like, oh, God. At first, I wasn't that impressed. I was like, oh, okay, they're coming back. It's whatever. And I've been listening to their music for a while, so, it's I'm kind of used to it. So then, as the week kept going on, I fell more and more in love with them. It's kind of a given with me for some reason. I fall too quickly, so I started to fall for them more and more. I started listening to all their music, honestly. I know every single word to every single song now. And it's not sad at all. It's really kind of a good thing about me. But I learned all their songs and stuff like that, and I was telling teachers that whole week, since I wasn't going to be there for their concert the day that they came, I asked them, could you please get me videos from the guys? And they said, yeah. They said, yeah, they would. And so my media production teacher got me a video, and my friend, one of my best friends, got me 2 videos from Drew and Jake, which I was very happy to get.
Hi Jasmine, it's Drew saying hi. Hope you're having a good day. If you're not, you should go eat McDonald's. They have McFlurries.
Hi Jasmine, it's Jake from After Romeo. Wish you were here. Is she here?
She's not.
Okay, well I wish you were here.
So, continuing on with the story, I was really upset that I couldn't be there. That whole trip to Seattle, I felt really depressed, and I was homesick, and I was sad that I was going to miss the concert because, I wanted to be there to support them. I wanted to meet them really bad. So, I met them. I'll continue on with that later. But I was really sad, and so I got a C- for my attitude because I kind of wanted to go home really bad, and I whined a lot. And let me tell you, when I met my parents at the airport, it was kind of an emotional moment for me because, Okay, so the next day, I get home, which was Friday. So I was really excited because I didn't have my phone that whole week, and so, we weren't allowed to take our phones, so I had to look at everything that happened that whole week, and my friend sent me the videos, and I was so happy about it, so I continued on. So continuing on, I was very happy about it, and the next day, which was yesterday, was the concert. That is where I'm gonna get to now. So I made a sign language video yesterday to After Romeo's song Good Things. And so Jake, my favorite, he's my favorite, no questions asked, and he knew it, honestly. So he retweeted it, and he said, "This is so awesome. Thank you so much for doing this." And I was like, "Oh my god." So this happens a lot, actually. When I post videos of me doing sign language on Twitter, I do get noticed a little bit. It's not very often. You know, again, it's a blessing. It's not anything that I'm used to. Then was the concert that day. So yesterday was my brother's graduation and the concert. So, you know, the graduation ceremony, my brother had to be there at 3, and the concert started at 2. It didn't start at 2. It started at 3. So, depressing moment for me. So I walked out there. I was all dressed up in the graduation stuff that I had on. I had heels on, guys. This is the part of the story where it's gonna get intense for me because I was so overfilled with emotions. So here I am at where they had the concert, and so I was sad because I knew I wasn't gonna see them or meet them that day, and my mom was like really upset to pull me away from meeting them, but I had to go to my brother's graduation, and it was important because, you know, my brother's graduating high school, so, you know. And then I was crying. So here's the part of the story. Okay, so I get to the venue, and I'm just standing at the gate. And so my mom, she was like right over there, like a little, like maybe a few steps away from me. She yells, "Jasmine, he's over there." And so I see him walking from the corner, and then he turns, and I ran up to him. I was wearing heels, by the way, and I was in so much pain. So I ran up to him. I ran to him, and I said, "Jake, can I get a picture with you?" He was like, "Yeah, sure." And he puts his arm around me and says, "Walk with me." So I walked with him. I was like, "Oh my god." So I walked with him, and I said, "I'm the girl who did sign language on Twitter." And he said, "Yeah, I know, I recognized you." And so he was all smiley and stuff. So I'll insert the picture here. My eyes look very squinty. I know, it's because I was really happy. So that was a very great experience for me. He smells so good. Like, I'm not lying, my nose was blessed, like, to be in his surroundings. My nose was blessed. Okay? Yeah. So, and then 2:30 came around, which was when I had to leave. Or was it like 2:20? It was like 2:20. So I had to leave, and, you know, I was sad, I was crying. But for some reason, my brother told me afterwards that he had a feeling that I was going to see them again, like right after I met him. So then I forgot this one part. So right when I'm at the stage, I sent him before I got to the stage, "Yo, I'm here." And he DMs me back saying, "Yay, I'm going to give you a better hug the next time I see you." And I was saying, "No, I'm sorry, I can't stay. I'm going to be going to a graduation. I love you so much." And so yeah, I thought I wasn't gonna see him again. So then, you know, we walk past this building, and I look inside, and there's like a line right there. There's like a rope. And so there it is. The line, the meet and greet area, you know, where they were getting ready. And I was like, no. And so I was like I was getting on my phone, DMing him. I was gonna DM him. And so my dad walks around the corner of the building, which was right. And so, like, here's the building. He walks right around to the alleyway, and he goes, "Jasmine, walk back there." And so I walked over there, and I see Blake's head pop out, and I was like, oh no. So I'll do a reenactment. So here I am standing at the grate. My dad told me to walk past there. I looked back. Oh no. So I was like worried that I was gonna cry or something like that, because that's usually what I do in these intense situations. So then, like, after Blake walks out, like, they were talking about me. So I hear him talking about me to someone. And so, you know, Jake walks out, and I was like, oh shit. No, God. Like, I was about to pee my pants. He comes up and hugs me because I told him, and I said, like, you know, and it's talked to him and stuff, and he said, "Yeah, I know, you said you had to go to a graduation." And so he's like talking to my brother and stuff like that, and like, and my mom and my dad and all that stuff, and so I hugged him. I'm not even lying when I say this, I swear, he hugged me like 5 times. I don't, it makes me so happy. But I hugged him a lot, or he hugged me, whatever, same thing. But we hugged a lot, and so then we took a picture, and so we look hella cute in this, honey. Right here, this thing. You see it, honey. You see it. And then, you know, he said, like, I was all dressed up, and he goes, oh, you look very beautiful. And I was like, oh, honey. I was so happy. And for some reason, I'm really good in these situations, like when it comes to, like, meeting people, again, with the luck that I have. It's nerve-wracking for me, but I think it's the adrenaline that's going through me that makes me, like, so confident when I see them. I don't know. I fumble, but oh well. So, oh my god. And so when I left the first time after I hugged him, he said, I love you, and I said, I love you too. And so then I screamed. So the second time, I said, I love you first, and he said, I love you too. And, you know, so then I went to my brother's graduation, which was fine, and I was like fantasizing over our pictures. I was fantasizing. I was like, oh, honey, we look hella cute. You know, me being me. Go to dinner, which had a bad part that I'm not going to speak about, but I had an anxiety attack, basically. And so after my anxiety attack, what really calmed me down was after I posted the picture of it on Instagram. Jake commented, I love you so much. I was so happy to see you. And that just like melted my heart. And I was like, oh, honey, I'm about to die. But he's such a mush, guys. Like, oh my god, I love him. So, the ending to this story was, I woke up this morning at like 6 a.m. because, I don't know, I fell asleep early. But I woke up this morning and I said, I missed you already. I hope you had fun in Denver. And so he said, I miss you so much already too. And how was the graduation? And I said, it was long and boring, but he did it. So that's the end of it. He didn't reply to me. He left me on scene. Jake, if you see this, you better not leave me on scene again. I get, honey, I get salty. I am totally kidding. But yeah, that was my experience. Again, the stuff that happens to me is just pure luck. It's not anything that I really pay for. I think it's just because, you know, like I get emotional when things like are destined to happen. And so this is just pure luck for me, guys. I honestly don't know what I'd do without this luck. I've had it maybe 5 times with the people that I've met, and it's absolutely insane. And I love it. It's something that I love about life. I mean, I love life, but those are the enjoyable parts of it. Honestly, when you meet someone that you love and your world revolves around because of them, and just the fact of the luck that you have if you get to meet them that way, it's amazing. And by the way, the meet and greets there were $40, so you had to go to the what is it, the merchandise thing, and you had to pay $40 for merch. So you could have gotten like 2 t-shirts, and then you could have gotten a wristband saying that you could meet them. Honey, I got a free meet and greet. I was lucky for that. And that's honestly, like, Jake, if you're seeing this, please don't leave me on scene, honey. But I can't wait to tell everybody about this because it was such a great thing. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, I guess you can give it a thumbs up. That's up to you. And yeah, subscribe. I mean, if you guys want me to do more sign language things, videos, you can comment song requests and stuff like that. I will, if I have the time this week, I will do a full cover of Good Things by After Romeo, of course. But yeah, see you guys next time, or whenever I decide to post, because honestly, honey, I'm lazy. See you guys.